I think that's like, cause I've heard like my mom and like grandma say that shit. Where it's like, oh yeah, like girl, like I guess they're turned on by like a man ass. Like I didn't know that was a thing until like older women
It's
started
good
saying
that you
it.
know what turns your mom on, dude.
Hey, back off.
I'm glad you're aware of that.
Shut up.
Because I
Hey.
was wondering. I don't know if you could share some of that information with me.
Oh man.
Fucked up. Dude, Alonzo, man. If you basically took my phone to call my dad and he picked up and said, "Hi, this is Daddy. Hello, King." How would you respond? You're like, oh, I need to call my dad because he had this thing and
So I called your dad and this how
No, you called your dad on my phone and he picks up and he says, "Hi, this is Daddy. Hello, King."
I gotta say, my dad's been making a whole lot of cameos recently.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Shit, I'd be like, Dad, this is this is Zoe. Yeah, I'm calling from Steve's phone. Are you all right?
You doing okay?
I don't know what that was about. I don't know who you thought this was. Hopefully not Steve.
Yeah. Preferably not me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a little quick one. Let's go ahead and start the show.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to My Black Friend, where you get two black friends for the price of one. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Steve.
That's right. You're watching My Black Friend.
Welcome back, guys.
This
how's
is king.
Yeah. It's actually a really big trend recently of just calling black men kings, right?
Yeah. I think that's going on with the whole. You ever heard of MGTOW?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like a product of like the red pill / MGTOW movement. Where
You
it's
think
like,
so? You think MGTOW's like leaking into the black community?
I think it's like
MGTOW?
leaking into like the mainstream. So you know about red pill, like the whole meninist, like the movement of men being like, women are bad news. Focus on yourself. Be a Sigma male millionaire. Grind set shit. You ever heard of any of this? None of those buzzwords click.
No.
All right. Well, if you ever heard of like, I think it's become a little bit more mainstream because of like Kevin Samuels and like the Fresh and Fit podcast are like preaching like, hey, if you're a young man, work on yourself.
Yeah.
And then like, women are about to hit the wall, so you want to be ready so that you can get all the fucking fresh young pussy when you hit your 30s.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to be prepping up. You like stocking up like the ant versus the grasshopper. Right?
Yeah.
You got to be stocking up so you can get the pussy when you're older.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like store your nuts now, and then you can like you can have a whole bunch of nut ready for all the chicks when winter's over.
Right.
There you go.
Hibernation
That's
style.
like such a good double entendre.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I kind of think that's weird because women for like the longest have like given themselves the title of queen for like absolutely nothing. Like, you would.
Yeah.
I think that's just like one of those prop up words where it's just like, just to pat yourself on the back. So I think
Yeah,
men
totally.
started doing that in response.
Yeah, I think the only queens I respect are drag queens, because they at least perform.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, by the way, I know. Steve was actually kind of upset because he's he's actually not going to be able to see them this year because they're canceling the Pride Parade. I didn't want to break the news to you on air, Steve, but I knew you were going to be really upset.
God damn it.
Trump all day.
Yeah, I am pretty upset about that actually.
Yeah.
A little bit of backstory. Me and Alonzo actually already said that, and I actually said that I was gonna say it first. I was gonna beat him to that joke.
Yeah, he set
up.
me up perfect for it. So
Yeah.
I was like, you fucked up. You activated my trap card. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. Do you respect the queen?
The Queen of England.
Sure. Yeah. why not?
Yeah, I
Any
think she's
queen?
cool. I mean, she's lived a long life.
Yeah. Her husband just died.
I think she has a pretty cool wave. Like, hey.
Wait, the fucking king is dead?
I think he was the prince technically.
What?
Somehow.
Wait, not like
sounds
Meghan
fucked up.
Markle's husband, right?
No. The queen married a guy, and he became the prince.
Are they cousins?
Probably.
Like, I can believe it. It's
It's,
not
the
a,
royal, it's called the royal fucking family.
You
not
gotta
the
keep
royal
it in the
gathering
keep
of
it in the
friends.
family,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm assuming they're very related.
Can't let that
Yeah, he
royal
looked
blood
like-
dissipate.
Yeah, he looked like a zombie when he died. It was pretty fucked up.
What if she was like draining him of life?
Yeah.
That's how the queens lived so long. She just survived off the nectar of her family.
Yeah, she's gonna survive to 125 probably.
I can see that. Like literally, like she walks into like his room at night, and she's like, "You're one of the weak ones." Just starts sucking
It's
his
time.
and she injects like some needle like tongue into his neck, just drains him.
Yeah, I think that if the prince, if the prince is actually responsible for Princess Elizabeth's death, I think that he's probably, I don't know, burning in hell. I don't know. That was probably.
I mean,
Not funny. That probably wasn't funny at all.
I was just trying to see where it went. I was like,
I was just going into some deep beliefs there.
Oh.
Burning in
It's gonna
British
burn
hell.
it up.
Burning in British hell. Anyway, you got any videos, Hiram?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
You got a nice segue.
Yeah. Anyway.
There we go. Yeah. Whoa!
Holy shit.
Yo, what the fuck happened? Did the deer run into it?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
100%.
That's crazy. Because he had to be going so fast because it literally hit it so hard it took off.
Yeah.
Like holy wow!
Damn.
If I saw that, I'd be kind of blown away. I'm like, I mean, do you think it's dead?
Damn, bro, that's so crazy. It like spins off into the
Yeah.
fucking air.
Like, have you ever ran into something so hard you rebounded like about 15 feet?
Yeah, that
Playing
sounds
like
pretty
football.
fun.
Yeah.
It's like playing fucking football.
Yeah, in football,
Like-
I've been hit pretty hard.
I
Like,
guess. So. Well,
yes.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, you know, if you hit a person that like walls you pretty hard, you're not gonna go like that.
Yeah, no,
like
yeah,
fully
no.
rebound into the air.
Yeah, actually, when I never played football other than on the playground, but I remember one time, like I was running. Like I can think it's a part of the hardest hit I ever took, and it wasn't like because contact pushed me back. The person literally, I just ran into a person, and they were they were lower, so I like fell over them. Like I literally ran and tripped over them, and I literally my feet left the ground. I did like a full front flip onto my back.
Right.
Yeah, that
Just
hurt
got
like hell.
completely knocked the wind out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, when you land, your whole just a whole second, you're just like, am I dead? Like,
Yeah, I've taken a lot of
My
hard
body's
hits.
just
I took a lot of hard hits
can't
in
right
football. Wrestling too. Like wrestling, I remember I got slammed so hard and I just literally passed out for like 10 seconds. Like, I'm pretty sure it was who was it? It was
just took the
Tay.
light out of you.
I wrestled with the heavyweight. He also ended up tearing my hamstring later.
Jesus.
But I wrestled with one of the like
it wasn't
junior-
during Rex, it was during sex.
Aggressive wrestling sex.
Yeah, that was later at night in the bedroom.
Yeah, he did it with his bare hands. He was actually giving me a really deep tissue massage, and things got a little bit frisky. Yeah, man. But no, he picked me up, and I remember he did a over the shoulder, like over under. He hooked me one arm over the shoulder, one on the other side, and he just whoosh, flipped me all the way in the air, and then slammed me on the fucking ground.
Damn.
During practice too, I was just
During fucking
completely.
practice.
I'm visualizing
Yeah.
that. That's like
Yeah.
I've seen that move done before. You just swing an entire person over your
Yeah,
body.
so that
shit.
time I definitely rebounded a good amount when he hit me against the
It
ground.
bounced off the walls.
Yeah. Roosevelt, what's the hardest hit you ever took, man? Go ahead and grab that mic.
Grab it with both hands.
I say the hardest hit I ever took was when we played Hinsdale Central, and I had Matt Allen in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and his ass, like, when I made contact with him, my fucking face mask literally went back and went into my gums. It was fucked up. Thank God.
Ah,
Yeah, I know,
shit.
right? Thank God.
Damn, that
I had
sounds
my
terrible.
my mouthpiece came out and everything, and my face mask just went right up in the. It was fucked up. But my shit wasn't scratched up or nothing. Thank
Oh my
God. That shit was fucked up.
Bro, that reminds me of how I broke all those teeth. I think I've told this story on the podcast, but I had a mouth guard that I never boiled. So I remember getting cracked in the head, and then I just cracked 4 teeth all at once. So
Jesus.
that was terrible.
It's It's got like instructions on it and
Yeah.
everything. It's like, step
did it-
1, open. Step 2, fucking boiling.
Hey, I'm the kind of guy that likes to figure it out on my own. All right, you know, live and you learn. You know,
trial and
you
error.
grab a hammer for IKEA furniture and shit.
I'd say that you know, my dental injuries have really developed my character. You know,
There you go.
yeah.
Why don't you give us one of those golden smiles, Steve?
I thought you were giving me a compliment.
Turn around so quick.
Yeah, no, my teeth are very yellow though. I'm working on it, guys. Come on, I've been brushing them.
Hey, there you go.
All right, you know, I was a really fucking defiant kid. You know,
Well,
did you
that'd
brush
be
your
weird.
teeth every day?
No, actually, you know what's funny? I went to the dentist 2 days ago. I had
Got cavities?
hella tartar built up on the bottom of my teeth.
Tartar sauce.
Cause they put a couple of fish in there and the guppies ate it.
Just scraping on some toast.
Yeah, no, cause I had braces before, and what they do is post braces, they put a retainer at the bottom of your teeth. Sometimes at the top, but I got one at the bottom, and it makes it hella hard to clean in between like the teeth.
Right.
And I'll be honest, I haven't been to the dentist in a few years. So yeah, I just had this built up tartar back like down there, and it got bad because one day I was just like, I can feel it in my mouth. I'm like, why's my tooth so fucking thick? Like I thought it was my teeth. Like I was looking down there. I'm like, I swear to God, there used to be a space in between the wire and my teeth, but now my tooth is just like entirely filling it up. And then it chipped off. I was like, I spit it out. I'm like, did I just lose like part of a tooth? and then I fucking realized it was really just hardened fucking plaque. And I was like, oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
bro.
so I immediately made a dentist appointment. I was like, yeah, I need help.
You need to fix this shit.
Yeah, I fucking went in there and I could tell I had so much fucking plaque in between there. Like my dentist was like slightly uncomfortable because she was just like making these comments like, "Ooh, yeah, this is like, yeah, I gotta use the supersonic drill on this." And she's like, "Yeah, this is really hard." And then she kept asking me like subtle questions like, "So how long's it been since you've been to the dentist?"
Dude, why
And
are
I
they
was
gonna
just
make
like,
you feel
"God
like
damn,
that?
all right, just I feel like shit already. Come on."
What if she was like, we're offering a special today, and actually, we'll give you $10,000 if you eat all of this plaque. And then she just like crunched it into a little cake.
Cake?
Yeah, you can.
You get
bite
heart
it.
disease, man.
Would you? I
yeah.
definitely would eat it. I'm just thinking like, you know,
Ugh.
just dried
Oh,
molded
bro,
food.
that's so
Wait,
gross.
I'm
Dude,
sorry,
how
much
much?
money was that?
$10,000?
$10,000 to eat your own.
$10,000, Alonzo.
Dude, it's my own. It was in
To
my
eat-
mouth for years. I'm like,
No,
wait.
but it's been taken out and then squished together into a little ball.
Oh, wait, but it's his own? All right, that's different.
Yeah, that's why like, it's my own. That's why I'm like, dude, I've already been tasting it. I'm like, I've just gotta swallow it now. Easy money. Fuck you.
All right.
Watching you do that alone would make me throw up.
I'm thinking about it right now. It's making me sick.
I'm just almost I'm trying to hold myself
Easy
down and
fucking
shit, just
money.
thinking about
Hey,
that nasty
you
ass
guys
shit.
could miss out on the cash. I'm eating my goddamn plaque. All right.
Man, $10,000.
That's like licking your pus. Come
I
on.
mean, eating your
Oh.
own plaque. Though, eating your own
Dude,
plaque makes
dude,
sense.
Steve, if they drained a boil on your
All right.
face and fucking and it filled up
can't run.
it filled up like three-quarters of a Dixie cup, would you drink it for like $10,000?
Oh, I feel like I'm in the anal full Nelson right now.
You can't escape the anal full Nelson. Dude, I'm just imagining fucking Alonzo like posing like TK on the streets with like his 10.
Yeah.
The caption's like, "Don't ask me how I got it."
Don't worry about it, bitch.
Bro.
All right. You ready for my hypothetical, Steve?
Sure. Let's hear
Yeah. So let's say this. Let's say fuck. Let's say you and your girl go to a bar and we're actually there with you.
Mhm.
So it's like you, your girl, and you know some of your bros are there. We're actually celebrating you. You got a promotion or something. So you're like,
Great
you
at
know,
my job.
Yeah, your job. You're back at a job. Yeah, so you're feeling great. You know, you're the man of the night. You look at your girl's like, hey, babe, why don't you go ahead and give us a few drinks, you know? And she complies because she's like, oh, I feel, it's him. It's his day. I'm going to cooperate. She's being very cooperative for you today. So anyway, she goes off to get you some drinks. You're feeling like the man. And then you just hear a, in the background. So you look over and like she accidentally tripped over someone's foot and spilled drinks on a guy's shirt.
Okay.
And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then he's like, hey, what the fuck, bitch? And he hits her.
With that exact motion.
Yeah, like that.
Like he's deleting
Yeah,
her.
he just casts her away.
Yeah.
And then, she gets hit. She, goes back. Like,
Does she fall in a really dramatic way?
yeah. She hits like right on her butt and she's like holding her face. So now you have to do something, all right?
Okay,
so
that's violence against women. I can't allow that.
Yeah, exactly. So you go over there, you're like, yo, dude, what the fuck? And she's just like, is this your girl? And he's like, yeah, it is. You know, you want to make something out of it? So, you know, you're ready to take this shit outside. And he's like, hey, man, hey, you know what? And she started it with me. I'm ready to end it. I can end it right here. You want to drop this or you want to make this something? And, you know, you're like, hey, let's fucking go. You roll your sleeves up. Okay. So you're ready to take this guy out. And he's like, all right, but you asked for it. So he fucking looks down and then dips back up, and then like fucking antlers sprout out of his head in a very dramatic fashion.
Is there blood?
Yeah, there's like blood shit. Like you can literally see like the tears in the top of his scalp.
Are they coming out in a spiral?
No. They're emerging and then branching off like a tree growing.
Oh wow,
and
that sounds
giant,
amazing.
Yeah, these giant deer antlers. And he's like, let's fucking go. And he starts revving his foot up. Like, are you gonna fight this guy or what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna just leave. Honestly, I'm gonna let that woman die. Obviously, he's a tree ant. Like, you know, like, that sounds like he's probably capable of stomping through my entire chest.
Yeah, but dude, think about what he just did. Like, if you leave now, you kind of look like a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. You let your girl get slapped and you're gonna walk out.
All right, I guess I would grab him by the horns and just try to get him to blow me or something. You know, like I'll just pull his head down to my dick and then hope that he's into it. You know, maybe he's turned on by all this action or something. You know, maybe the violence has gotten him into a frenzy. I don't know.
You weren't worried he's got like anything else up his sleeves, like.
I mean, I feel like the antler thing was probably most of his powers, right?
Yeah, it is.
So is he? Wait, he can't do anything but grow antlers.
He can grow antlers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like challenging.
I was thinking he was going to fully transform into something.
No, just the antlers.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna get him to suck my dick then.
All right, he just bites it
I was thinking he was like some kind of superhuman, so it wouldn't be gay.
Well, I mean, he is kind of super. What other human could do that?
I don't know if I would describe the fucking branch antlers as super though. You know, that's more of like a condition, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's like it's intimidation.
Wait, push the cord.
But he can use them. But you know. He's I guess he's more connected with nature or something. Like he can just do that.
Oh, so he just has like the powers of a druid or something?
No, he just has antlers.
You said he's more connected with nature. I mean, does it just like he like hugs trees?
That's my theory. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
You know? Something's happening.
Just a very loose world. I mean, I can't really fight, Alonzo. I'm fat and lazy. I've been in 2 fights.
So you're just gonna let your girl sit on the ground with a bloody fucking nose?
I mean, how long has she been my girl?
I mean, she's
obviously not for long, you know. Clearly, that's
well, let's just say you guys are like on the verge of making this something serious, you know. And this is supposed to be the night you're just kind of like, you know, you're gonna go home later tonight and tell her while in bed, like, hey, you know, I think I'm ready to take the next step. I feel like you can't do that now if you let her get fucking bitched by a fucking deer man.
I'm convinced that I'm the kind of guy that in most situations, nobody would ever expect me to be able to defend them.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a pretty fair point. Actually.
Yeah. Like, I feel like she'd probably be like, oh my God, wow, that was crazy. Wow. And then then she'd be like, well, I guess you couldn't really do anything about that. And I'd tell her, and then I'd probably crack a joke, you know, like, yeah, you know, he slapped the fuck out of you though, right?
She got a little wild back there,
right?
Huh?
Yeah.
I tell jokes. I don't fight strangers.
So long story short, you wouldn't fight him.
Yeah, like you see the shit with the antlers. Would you fight him?
No. I think there's a rational. I think there's a way to explain why I didn't fight this guy who's just sprouted antlers to her and, you know, get an understanding. Well, that probably wouldn't be the safest approach.
Yeah, man, I would probably call the government. There's a lot of different routes you can take.
You think you go to jail if you shoot him though? Because he's like, is he like human technically?
What?
Well, is he a deer?
I thought you were going on like a self-defense thing. Like technically, he used an attack. You know,
no,
I don't know if he was casting a spell.
Hunting season. Fucking deer.
You know what? If you have a deer hunting license, I think you can get away with it.
A half animal, half human hybrids. Imagine killing a deer man and only getting charged a $200 fine. like due to a technicality. Like, hey, it's not in season, man. You already killed a deer this year.
It's fucking nut season.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Hiram, you got another video for us?
Oh, yeah. There's a video from a local church.
Ooh.
Oh, no. stunt woman from $1 Million Baby.
Why you want to fight these children?
Oh shit.
Push her in.
Uh-oh. Oh. They got her.
Boy!
She thought it was over.
Typical.
Wait, pause it.
Yeah.
So, is that a teacher fighting a student?
I'm trying to find out like the relation between the characters.
It seems like there's like
Because they definitely look older.
I heard someone yell, "Why are you fighting a child?"
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just getting in. So my guess is it's like I don't know some. I think it's like a stranger or a townie came in because it looks like a campus, or I guess it's a church.
Yeah.
But my assumption is that's like I don't know some
Or an
townie.
orphanage. It could be an orphanage.
Could
or
be
something.
an orphanage. Yeah.
And she's wearing like jeans and looking.
Yeah, she don't look like she belongs there. So
Right.
like she looks like an outsider.
She's like challenged her to battle now.
Yeah, came in to fight the orphans, and then like I guess the adults stepped in, like the nuns and the the nannies.
Yeah, I mean,
She
I
got
guess.
pushed in water.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was pretty cool. Have you ever seen a student fight a teacher?
Damn, I feel like I have.
I have. I got a story if you want to think about yours.
Yeah, go for
Roosevelt
it.
definitely has a story of this, right?
Nah, I ain't.
Really?
Uh-uh.
You ain't never seen a fight with a student and a teacher
Student
at
and a
West?
Teacher at West.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Because I've heard stories of fights.
I've heard stories of that. I
Yeah,
haven't
I
never
heard
seen them though.
stories too, but I was never there to see.
All right, well,
them.
we gonna all tell our best story, I think, because there's some good stories to be told.
I feel like Steve has
Yeah.
like a bunch.
Yeah, I remember. Well, no, I got one specific one that I remember because I was there. This was in Mr. Fuck, it doesn't matter. Mr. Craig. It was this bald ass white man named Mr. Craig, and there was this kid in the class named Sean Tibbs. So I shouldn't probably say his whole name, but anyway, so he was. But he was.
Yeah, we gotta believe.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Give it alias now.
Yeah. Anyway, that wasn't his name. So we were reading "Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry," or "Roll of Thunder, Roar of Thunder, Hear My Cry," or some shit.
It sounds like some type of feminist book.
No, it's a book about black people getting persecuted and.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we read that one, and then I remember when we first started reading it, the teacher was reading the book and he said some shit, and then right at the end of the sentence, he was like, "Nigger."
What?
He read the word "nigger" out of the book.
Oh.
It was the word "nigger" was the last word.
Did he say it? Did
Oh.
he say it like that though, or was he fucking?
Yeah, he
He
put
s-
emphasis on
The
it.
thing is, he read it in the context of the story
God
Okay.
damn.
with a little
God
bit
damn.
of aggression.
So what you're saying is he put some fucking pepper
He
on
put a
that.
little spin on it, you know.
Pepper on it.
He was the ginger assassin. You remember the bowler?
Oh yeah, put a little stank on it.
Yeah, he put a little fucking spin on that bitch. But literally, like Sean immediately got up and like tackled him. And this is
What?
like a little dude. He's like this. He's like probably this tall. This is 7th grade, I think. He's probably like this fucking tall, like short as fuck, maybe 5'3". And he tackled him. And Mr. Craig like tried to get him off him, and then he ended up like falling down. Well, he didn't. He ended up falling down on the desks, and then Sean is just punching him in the fucking face. And this is a child, bro, like literally a kid.
That's
I'm like, what the
fucking
fuck?
awesome.
That's nuts.
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty
Dude.
sick.
Yeah,
Wow.
They got Catcher in the Rye in school still.
Yeah,
It's not as intense as that book.
I can't remember that book honestly. What's that one about?
Oh,
What, Catcher in the Rye?
Yeah,
yeah, that was.
Is that the one with the
Some-
chifforobe?
Some
No.
angsty kid.
Yeah, like the angsty, like I'm assuming they were like
Everyone's
British
a phony.
kid.
No, he's American.
Okay, yeah, everyone's a phony, and then he had to go to like I can't remember the whole book in detail, but I remember he went to somewhere that's like either jail or rehabilitation, and then like he used to steal shit. Like he was a bad kid, but I have no idea how it ended, or I don't remember the story.
He's
in
basically a
context at all.
college kid that was really, really pissy and a bitch. And he almost banged a prostitute, but it was like, no, I can't
Oh,
do
I
it.
remember this.
Yeah.
I read
And
that.
then he was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
why would I ever come on a girl's face? That's fucked up, man.
I'm gay as hell.
Did they show a movie about it? 'Cause I never
it
saw
was
the
like
movie.
a whole part about that too. He's like, why would I do that to a woman's face? It was
Wow.
like a whole fucking.
I can't believe I don't remember this because I feel like
Yeah,
I
I'm
know know I
surprised
read the
too.
book as a kid,
Yeah.
and I feel like if I would have ever read anything about busting on someone's face in a book, I would have cherished that moment for the rest of my
This
life.
is why I remember that
I
shit.
think the 3 books from school I remember the most is like of Mice and Men, and what was the one with Pony Boy and the Socials and
Outsiders.
The Outsiders.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
There was a sex scene in the follow-up to that movie. Yeah, there was a sex scene. I remember our teacher, the same teacher, Mr. Craig. He put on that.
This guy, he's in every story.
Yeah, he put on that movie, and
Is there really a fucking spinoff?
it was either that or we were watching an Anne Frank. Oh, it was Anne Frank. Yeah.
How do you?
There was a follow up to it.
Bro, I
they
remember.
were trapped in an attic.
Yo, it was either this dope ass
This is a
softcore
different movie.
porn or like a documentary about Anne Frank.
well, no, the one.
One or the other.
Well, he showed us both, and I think both have a sex scene, but I know for sure that the Anne Frank one has like not a sex scene. Okay, as a kid, it was a sex scene. All right,
Well,
but it was
nice.
basically when all the Jews were in the showers.
That's not a sex
yeah.
scene, man. Dude, turn it
I don't know
back.
if you know all
Turn
the
the
Holocaust
car-
went, Steve,
Turn
but
this car around.
They were having sex in there.
Oh shit. Anyway.
Turn the car around.
Oh shit. Anyway, don't you have a video for us, Hiram?
Steve's like, yeah, they had a sex scene in the
Go on,
shower right after cooking class when they were at the ovens.
Let's see our favorite cartoon character.
Oh,
or not
fuck.
cartoon, but
Cartoon? I got a cartoon.
Oh man. Oh wait, actually, did you guys want to watch the video first, or any other stories about teacher fighting kids?
oh yeah. Well, this is really
Actually-
cute. This was queued up perfectly.
That
though.
is-
All right, perfect.
this
Well,
was perfectly.
All right,
queued up.
we'll to be continued on that one, but let's
Yeah.
see what we got here. Five-ish. Have I seen
This shit's so utterly offensive. I can't even. I've watched this too much.
Say hello, meet everyone. Come and learn with 5.
Wait, are those kids Jewish?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a Jewish TV show, man.
you're no. Oh, what?
No joke.
Like this isn't a joke,
I got 2 minutes of 1 hour long episode.
bro.
Episode. There's a series.
You kidding?
That's me.
This is kidding me. Just vibing to the
Imagine
song.
getting pulled off YouTube for the song, right?
Oh, I hope not.
Right?
I think it's worth it though.
Like
Oh,
Kanye
my.
West sends us a cease and desist.
Their best friend is a $5 bill. Five-ish.
This is exciting.
Yeah, right.
This
So-
makes me kind of wish I was Jewish so I could love
So,
this more.
so is he like? I
Wait,
guess
pause,
he's
pause it
the.
real quick.
So he's the Jewish equivalent. He's the Jewish equivalent to like Barney, right?
Yeah, I was literally
Totally,
thinking
yeah.
Barney. I was
Okay,
gonna say
yeah.
like
he's
love and
basically their
friendship.
Barney.
Love and friendship and happiness and for Jews is just money.
Just money.
$5 bill, man.
Yeah, and
Oh,
hugs and
my.
shit. You can just take all that, turn it into money.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
This is
Now,
like Sesame Street.
I want to
almost.
learn
Yeah.
so much about this show. Like,
Yeah.
I-
His name is Five-ish Finkel.
five-ish.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I've watched too much of the show already. Alonzo, you don't want to see this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
You-
god! How did this like? Because you're telling me that. Because
It's just-
PewDiePie got fucking roasted for making a fucking like a mild Jewish joke, yet here this series
PewDiePie's not
existing.
Jewish, man.
He's not even Jewish.
But these guys are. It's
Right,
on
but
their
it's
network.
Jewish
But I feel-
produced.
It's Jewish produced.
The Jews made it.
Yeah,
All
there we go.
It's self.
I got nothing to say.
Hey, they know their people best.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. If they're down with it, who am I? Who am I
Right.
to be like, oh
Why
wow?
are you
Like-
spitting on 5?
Like imagine if I made a cartoon and it's just like a big ass talking piece of fried chicken.
Right, you know, 'cause I mean, if this is what the standard is, why not? Fuck it, dude.
Right.
Get a big ass fucking drumstick, bunch of little
just-
niggas running around.
Yeah,
It'd be
just
great.
running into fucking stereotypes. All right, let's get some more of this.
5-ish. It's like Jewish Jonas Brothers.
Right.
That was the longest song ever.
Yeah, right.
Huge intro. That's what I'm saying. Someone's got to own the rights to this.
Oh,
song.
Five-ish is getting ready for Shabbos.
For Shabbos.
Oh, that is kind of funny.
Jewish words are funny.
I thought I had more of it, but I eventually I guess
That's good. Hey, we can watch
Yeah.
more
Well,
Five-ish.
oh, yeah.
anytime.
This reoccurring.
What
Yeah.
I'm surmising is that I couldn't take any more of it. I had seen so many. I think I might have cut a few of the intros together.
Yeah.
And, I feel like it summarized what it is. You
No,
saw
that-
you saw the dread.
Right.
The curly sideburns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very thoroughly convinced
The
that Jews
yarmulkes,
love money.
the hats. You love
Five
money.
seems like a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd hang out with that guy.
Hey, I love Five-ish too.
Would you stick Five-ish in a stripper's G-string?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Sell him out.
get in there, Five-ish.
He'd probably be into it.
No, I literally would go there with Five-ish just to be like, come on, man, just buy me this one. He's like, oh, okay.
Alonzo, if I
Jumps
gave
in
you
a girl's ass.
if I gave you $1 million to go through this, radical surgery process, it's like a surgical procedure where you have your middle vertebrae
Okay.
removed, right?
Oh,
and
okay.
replaced with a more flexible joint, right? So like you have
Mhm.
like 2 of those taken out, and then one right at the bottom, just so you can have an extra little bit of mobility, right?
Yeah.
And then for the $1 million, all you have to do is eat your own ass using that technology. So basically, your spine is modified so that you can bend backwards and eat your own ass.
Oh,
Yeah, and you get $1 million if you can pull it off. And it's
Wow.
technically possible
technically,
in this world. Yeah, would you do
okay.
it? Would you actually do it?
You know what?
And you got to eat a fart too. You get a rider. You get an extra $500,000 if you eat a fart.
Well, you see, there's things in this world that make you think like, what is my price? How far am I willing to go? And I don't know. I don't think I can do that one. Even if it's my own ass.
No, you've heard "suck your own dick" on My Black Friends podcast, but how about eat your own ass?
Because one, I'm just like, I'll never be the same again. I mean, that level of surgery, I don't think can be reversed.
Well, it'd probably give you a little bit of a benefit. You can literally
Yeah.
eat your own ass. Can you imagine how flexible that is?
I mean, there's like I could imagine, you could fit into a lot of places a lot easier. Like
You can do
just
a
have-
lot of backflips.
yeah, more flexibility.
You're really good at limbo.
But just the idea that this was initially done so that I could eat my ass. The benefits just won't even seem that enticing anymore.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
It could be your superpower. I can bend really far backwards.
Yeah.
You can-
It's a fucking party
Everyone in
trick.
prison.
Yeah.
Like I go to jail and I immediately just become like priority number one. Like,
Yeah. This dude's
can't-
flex. I heard he's got a little flexy thing in his ass.
hey, I heard this guy can eat his own ass. Imagine what he could do to mine.
Yeah. What about you, Roosevelt?
No.
He's like, no.
I wouldn't be with that.
It's
shit,
your
man.
own ass,
I-
bro.
like,
Nigga, you was talking about eating plaque, and you
Yeah,
won't eat your own
That's
ass.
not that bad.
Plaque
I mean,
and shit are very different.
right. At least the plaque started off.
Yeah,
your
it's in my
mouth.
mouth, It's not like
I wouldn't
just,
do that shit because I imagine your back would be done after that. Shit. Like, I wouldn't want to risk my back for $1 million.
What if your back was secured? Like your back's gonna be fine, and in fact, it'll be better than ever. It's basically like you get a brand new back.
a superpower. But you only get the $1 million if you eat your ass once you
Yeah,
get
you only get paid if you manage to pull it off, and you get the bonus if you manage to eat a fart too.
Oh, cool. But if you don't want to do that, then you just have a huge hospital bill.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there's no reason to get it unless you're gonna do it. That's the point. Well,
Well, yeah, there you go.
all right. What about you, Hiram? No.
I couldn't do it.
I think I'm gonna leave my spine and my asshole alone on this.
Okay.
I like my
All right.
spine. I like my asshole.
right, I
where it's
tried.
at.
What about you, Steve?
I would do it. No, I thought about this because I was like, man, I probably. I was,
think you
I
probably
was
would?
wondering if it was possible to eat your own ass. I'm sure it is. If
I
you
feel
do it.
like you could, but like the way
Forward.
you imagine it, like I feel like you just have to bend forward and then just kind of
Yeah.
go in between your own,
Yeah.
past the gooch.
Yeah,
Do
you
the
would know,
Marilyn
right?
Manson.
I'm just. It's fucking like there. How else would you do it?
The way I described, we just went over it.
Yeah, just bend back like a fruit roll up.
It's like a dog's tongue when he's drinking
Yeah, it goes
water.
backwards.
Right.
That's
But it's
fucked,
really
man.
stupid. I don't know. Something about like finding out how a dog drinks water made me upset. I'm like, it just seems. It's like really like, come on, you chose to. It's like tongue's not even supposed to go that way. Like,
Right.
What the fuck? It's
Wait,
like
how do
scoop it
dogs
like
drink-
everyone else.
How do dogs drink water?
That when their tongue goes down, like you
Bends
know how if you
backwards.
imagine like as a kid when you imagine a dog drinking water, you think it's like lapsing water with his tongue, like, you're just kind of scooping it up.
Mm-hmm.
Their tongue actually goes down and it like bends backward and forms like a little like
ladle,
like a scoop,
oh wow,
and drags it up to its mouth.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm like, 'cause they had it in slow motion. If
Bro,
you
someone-
actually, I think if you can cue
Bro,
that up,
all
with
right,
a dog
somebody,
drinking
someone
water.
needs to show this clip to Joe Rogan right now.
Yeah.
He needs to know this.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
Oh,
That'll
that's
blow
crazy.
his fucking mind. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, that would probably get to him.
Oh shit.
Look.
Yeah, see, its tongue goes backwards.
Wow, how could I not know that?
I mean, I don't think most people know that.
Yeah, I learned that like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's very
fucking weird.
different.
What if like I just suddenly realize like every time a dog is licking me, they're doing it backwards? That'd be crazy.
It's funny. When I found that out, I got really close to my cat drinking water to try to see if it did the same thing, but I think cats do it normal. Like they scoop forward. But cats do have like little barbs on their tongue.
And on their dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right on the little cat backs.
Here you
Yeah,
go.
right on their little penises.
Makes cat sex excruciating.
Speaking of penises, so there was this fucking we were in the car
Good segue.
yesterday, and Christian had said something just ridiculous to me. He was like, yeah, man, well, you got a fatter ass than me, man. And I was like, yeah, I do. I was like, yeah, I do. And he was like, yeah, but you probably get girls with that shit though.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what, nigga? He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, girls be slapping your shit, right? I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, what the fuck would that do for me? Like, my shit just gonna be jiggling. Like, damn, baby, my shit jiggling right now. Ooh.
See me be walking across like the girls' track course and just getting all the eyes.
Just switching and
just
shit.
sashaying.
I
and
look
shit.
like the hippo on Madagascar.
Oh man! Imagine that like you're getting catcalled by like fucking I don't know female athletes and shit that just look like more masculine than you.
Yeah, I would want one of them to like squeeze my balls really hard.
Just drop you.
Yeah, like a really tough bitch. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
He's like, yeah, that's hot.
That's hot.
Oh shit.
Mm.
For some reason, I think that's like because I've heard like my mom and like grandma say that shit. Where it's like, ooh yeah, like girl. Like, I guess they're turned on by, like, a man ass. Like, I didn't know that was a thing
Yeah.
until, like, older women
It's
started
good
saying
that you
it.
know what turns your mom on, dude.
Hey, back off.
I'm glad you're aware of that.
Shut up.
Because I was wondering. I don't know if you could share some of that information with me.
Oh, man.
Oh man, you just boldly walked into that one. No precautions
Oh,
at all.
man.
Just let me in here.
Now Steve's just fucking checking. Well, I know where I'm going tonight. Just making sure his ass is ready.
Let me just fucking. Like imagine me just pulling my pants up tight as shit.
Yeah.
Show it every time I'm at your house. I'm wearing spandex. Bubble butt. Bubble
Oh,
bubble
You got
butt.
some pants say juicy on the back.
Oh my god, man.
No, he just wears assless chaps.
Bro, I want to start a new trend of Assploitation movies.
Can you please explain to the audience what that is? Exploitation.
It's just like a bunch of movies where my ass is the main character, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Or
You
it's
talking
the-
about like Assy McGee, or it's like
Yeah. Oh
you're-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
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 hell
okay.
Hell yeah. Like a live action Assy McGee.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That'd be hilarious.
I wish we could watch that, but we totally get copyright strikes.
CGI would get so expensive.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking. Actually, this is a fun thing to talk about. This is a really cool topic. I'm thinking that eventually there's going to be some form of like system that allows you to create like animation faster, probably. You know, so no, I'm saying like
That's vague.
yeah, that was very bad. I couldn't think of this. I don't actually
Well
know
said,
any.
Nikola
I don't know.
Tesla.
I think there's gonna be something that allows you to get places real quick. No, but I think basically they're gonna use like different technologies like machine learning and shit like that to be able to.
You think, like,
make
animation
it
would be
easier
able
to
to-
do CGI? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
so like a YouTuber could easily afford it, is what I'm saying.
okay. Actually, I was
Shit.
like
That'd be
going
cool.
off of what you were saying. I was imagining like a technology in the future where it's like I don't know, like through machine learning, like creating animation gets so advanced that like it can halfway be auto generated.
Yeah,
You
that's
just gotta
basically-
input like certain commands and like what you want it to look like.
Yeah, it's actually already kind of to the point where they're so for instance, say you have like a set of faces that you want to animate, right? You can plug them into the AI, and then the AI will generate a bunch of expressions
Like
in
deep
that
fakes.
face. Yeah. So that's like,
I think
you
I've
don't
seen
have to do
something
it
like
manually.
that is kind of
Yeah.
it's getting kind of advanced.
Yeah.
I used to actually think back in the day like Yu-Gi-Oh cards were gonna get holographic. Like,
I used to believe that so much, bro. I was
Dude,
like,
you know how
Yu-Gi-Oh
bad
is
I
clearly-
wanted that?
You know how much I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was staked in the fucking economy? I was thinking Yu-Gi-Oh was like one of the main things in the
Dude,
world. I was like, yeah, clearly Yu-Gi-Oh is coming live to the
It's
theater
fucking
soon.
hilarious.
McDonald's, Jordan, Yu-Gi-Oh.
I feel like
it.
any kid playing Yu-Gi-Oh in grade school had that exact. Because I literally thought there was. I don't know. I'm looking at Battle City.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, dude, we're gonna get that.
Right.
Like it's
One day I'm
inevitable.
gonna be sticking a card in a
Yeah.
little slot. in
Like
a
there are
box.
so many corporations invested in making high quality satellite generated Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah, I
cards.
thought Kaiba was real. Like I assumed
I
it was,
thought it
the
was
whole
somewhere.
company existed. I'm gonna get a Blue Eyes White Dragon one day.
You know?
Did you actually play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, I actually I have my card still, and I have I was like into it to where I actually bought a dual disc, and me and my brother used to
Oh my
duel on the dual
goodness.
disc. Yeah, yeah.
I
it
remember-
was real for me.
I remember I didn't have any friends, so I had to duel with my one friend over the phone. And I
wow.
remember like I
Oh,
was
man.
such a needy kid because I didn't have any. I had no one else to hang out with really. That I knew damn well that he would be cheating. He would just be like, "Oh, I have this card now," and he
Son
would
of
just
a
whoop
bitch.
my ass, and I would just sit through it and keep playing anyway. I was like, whatever.
It was
Like
just
maybe
doing-
I'll win next time, you know.
He was like, I'm honestly just here for the friendship,
Yeah, I just need someone to talk to be
the
honest.
camaraderie.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Steve.
Yeah.
That would hurt me. Hurt me a little bit, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Tell me about it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh
Oh
yeah.
man, being a lonely kid is a good thing.
Yeah, it builds character
Just
to an
imagine Steve
extent.
turns around, and goes to fucking Maple World.
Yeah. And then I just went to go talk to pedophiles.
Jerk off.
Just getting e-molested. Yeah.
It's just a daily routine for Steve. Call my friend, have him lie to me about dual monsters. Talk to pedophiles, jerk off, go to bed, repeat.
Just let me write this all down real quick. Oh, I got a tight schedule today, Alonzo. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can meet you in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You got another video, huh?
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pop, pop. Five-ish Franco. Oh no.
Oh, I think we saw this one before.
It's still good though.
Yeah, it is.
Have you seen that one, Roosevelt?
A little throwback.
Fuck it.
That's a tight.
I
little
just thought
throwback.
about it. But I'm like, I heard that crack. I'm like, what broke?
Everything.
I'm like,
Yeah, Tom Segura said he.
like, oh, like, dude, like, I feel like his knees exploded. Like,
Yeah.
it, ugh.
Bro, his everything went right up into all of the rest of it.
Jesus Christ. Like-
Tom Segura sent that video to his doctor apparently that did his surgery on his fucked up, leg and arm.
Yeah.
And his doctor apparently he was like, "What's this guy gonna need?" And the doctor was like, "All of it.
He's gonna need all of it.
He's gonna need every single bit." For anyone that's listening to the podcast, this is a guy jumping off the roof of a house, and then he's wearing rain boots, and he just sticks to the ground and does a full he bends. Oh my god, dude, he bends all the way over.
Because his knees don't bend,
Yeah.
but you hear a crack. So it's
Yeah.
like his knees literally broke in the opposite direction.
Yeah, his knees are going into his stomach.
Yeah, and then fucking his bones are like every leg bone is ejecting into his torso. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Like when people stand like stag legged like a deer when
Yeah.
they're when their like knee is backwards, it's like he's stag legged and
Yeah.
he's fucking bent forward. Like it's not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Like if that happened in a cartoon, the result would literally be like the bone sticking out of the fucking like the broken appendage.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's literally the result of what
Yeah.
that is.
I didn't think you were thinking like an adult cartoon. I was thinking like a children's cartoon.
No, even
Like-
then, like you'll see that in Fairly Odd Parents. Like sometimes, like it's like a cartoonish chicken bone sticking out of your knee.
I was imagining
Yeah,
him
yeah.
like, that's actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. His legs just fall off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I was imagining him like just folding up into a little like piece of paper.
That's what he's doing. He's
Yeah.
Just turns into ormagami.
Yeah.
fucking Swiss Army knife right now.
Yeah.
Or adult. Oh, if we go like 2011 Adult Swim style, he would land and then explode. Like right when his head makes contact with his knees, he would explode. That'd be some Adult Swim style.
Yeah, I imagine something more slapstick, like you fall so hard you just literally turn into origami, like just fold up.
You turn into a fucking a goose and you fly away. Or
Yeah.
a swan.
Like, oh, he's in pain.
Imagine if they made origami geese and they were just like a little bit shittier than the swans.
Yeah, do they still shit on the grass?
And
Gotta
protect themselves,
be really
protect their
mad.
territory. There was a goose walking around out here the other day. Roosevelt was here for that. I did a little interview with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was he was disturbing the peace.
What did
So,
he what did he have to say?
he was just telling me how gay you are, dude.
Me? He met me?
No, I'm just kidding.
Do I know that guy?
No, I'm just kidding. Dude.
That's
He
that
would-
goose that owes me
he
$5.
wouldn't- He wouldn't know about that. But no.
That sounded good.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh shit. What else you got, Herm?
Never good sound. Ooh. Oh, wait. We Ooh. Ah.
Hey, this is okay because it's technically breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to break up the groove, but like these last two we've seen before. You remember that?
No, I sent you this.
Oh, you said.
I sent you
You've
this
seen
on
when
Facebook.
when you were in your room alone, Alonzo.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I sent this
that's
to you on your
right.
phone. Remember, I called you on the phone and I was like, "Hey, watch this live."
Oh.
Yeah. So it felt. Remember, I was like, "This feels like a podcast." I was like, "Hey, we're podcasting over the phone right now."
Oh, true.
Remember, that's
okay.
why it feels like you saw it on the podcast.
All
already.
right.
Yeah, bro.
I
it
mean, I
worked.
still halfway feel like I'm being gaslit, but I'll go with it. Trying to make me forget we did this. I'm having amnesia.
Come on, bro. You
All
don't remember
right.
the titty milk? bro?
Deja vu.
If you're not
Yeah,
watching,
but-
this is a lady spraying titty milk all over
See,
an audience of
I
unsuspecting
don't see, she'd be the last woman I would want to spray me with fucking titty milk. I would like be more or less just kind of like, I
How many
wanna-
women do you want to spray you with titty milk? Is that
I
a
mean,
kink?
the ones that I would prefer, I would want to fuck.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep it very simple. If I'm sexually attracted to them,
But,
but hers look like they're spoiled.
but her milk looks very nutritious. Look at how fat she is.
It's all that fat inside. Yeah,
I
guess you got
imagine
a
there's
point.
plenty of nutrition in those breasts.
Whole
Yeah.
buttermilk.
Yeah.
Whole milk.
Whole buttermilk. It's just curdled. It's like someone dropped a little lemon juice in it.
Yo, Steve, what would you do if like you were like, hey, bring them titties over here, and she came over like all happy and shit, and she squirted you and it came out chunky, like the last squirt and it came out and it all chunked up down your face
It's
and
like
like
that-
fell off like a glob.
It's like that nipple pimple that we described.
Yeah,
Oh man, I would be fucked up. I'd probably punch her in the face.
Yeah, how would
No,
you
I
do
would grab her by the tits and just squeeze it all out as hard as I can. I'll be like, bitch, I'll wring her shit out.
What if she had a Dixie cup and a coin dispenser? Like a stack of Dixie cups and a coin dispenser for like change.
Wait, for what?
She's
Well,
she's
because-
selling these cups.
Oh,
in
she's
City.
selling
Yeah.
it? Oh, what the fuck
Yeah,
am I
take
supposed
your
to do with
cup,
that information?
Put a quarter in.
I was so confused. I'm like, okay, what's she gonna do with that? Are we gonna buy
She's
it?
a
Do a
walking
fucking
milk
change
dispenser.
dispenser and cups if you have titty milk.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want any of
I
that.
don't want any.
I don't want any. I would probably take some and splash it on her or something. You know, she can just have it back. It's probably good for your skin, right?
Yeah, probably.
Those chunks have to be
Natural
something
flavors.
good for you. You know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if the body makes natural chunks, it's probably healthy.
I bet you her shit got ecstasy in it.
Yeah, dude. What if you get really high?
Yeah. Speaking of ecstasy, I heard this story about this lady. She did a bunch of meth, pissed, and then drank it, and it got her really high. Yeah, apparently
bet.
drinking meth piss makes you trip out super hard.
Does
And
that
then
have to
she
be
got
your
addic-
meth piss, or could it be anyone's meth piss?
It can be anyone's meth piss. She said that a lot of bikers at the bar, they'll do meth, piss into a bunch of jugs, and then just keep it in the back in case there's ever a drought for meth. And then they'll just save that piss up and drink it.
What?
Yeah. And
don't-
apparently it gets you super fucking high, dude.
That's-
Yeah, she said she was addicted to it.
But
for
at
years.
what cost?
Apparently, for free.
yeah.
Free as fuck. Anyone can make piss, or
Meth
the cost
piss.
of the meth.
Sounds disgusting.
Basically, it lets you like. She said that she stopped smoking meth. She started eating it, and then she would just piss out meth piss, and because apparently your body can't process meth.
Oh.
Like
You
when
can't
you eat
filter it.
when you eat it, I think. So it's just like straight. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know. I don't know exactly
Straight
how it works,
meth.
to be honest.
Pure meth. It actually gets rid of all the impurities. It's like the most pure way to make
yeah,
meth.
that's how I think she was describing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like the next Walter White, but like
Actually, no, I'm
just
starting to
grosser.
break. This is like breaking me. Over here. I'm just
I
like,
wouldn't really trust the girl who drinks her
What?
piss, but you know,
Yeah,
it
you
seems
know?
like she would know the most about it compared to anyone else.
You know, she
Roosevelt, would
being
you
accurate or
would
what?
you drink some mushroom piss?
No, I wouldn't drink any kind.
What
of
if it was
piss.
like you drank a bunch of water, it's your piss. You know,
I mean, if it's
you,
my piss,
you had a bunch of
I
water, and
still-
it's gonna give you the trip of your life, and it's like clear
it's
piss.
clear piss.
Yeah.
Trip of my life.
Wait, Roosevelt,
Okay.
what if it's your girl's piss and you know she just happens to be in the meth, but you're okay with it,
Right.
and she's
She
like,
just
you know,
happens
the
to
way
be
she
meth.
gets turned on is drinking meth piss, so but it can't be hers, so she wants you to take meth and then piss it out into her mouth.
Right.
Would
So
you do it?
Now I'm turned on and I'm doing that.
Yeah,
And on
yeah,
meth.
and you high as fuck
I'm
off
high
meth.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Your teeth gonna be grinding.
Would you make the sacrifice for the woman you love?
Recycled piss meth.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you could be a factory. You
I
could-
would explore that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's different. That's a new way to live, you know?
I remember one of our friends literally just snuck off to do some meth. That was funny as fuck. I'm not gonna say who it was, but it was just like we were fucking hanging out, and then he just like ran away to go do some meth. That's pretty fucked up.
do I know this person?
Excuse me,
Yeah.
guys. I gotta.
Please, please
I
give me
gotta
some
do
initials.
something
You can
real
beep it.
quick.
Just fucking bleep it.
No, I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
alright.
tell you
Yeah,
after.
I always like, I'm like, fuck, come on, just let me know. Is it like the show is gonna end? I'm gonna disappear or
Yeah.
something.
No, we'll remember that one.
Sweet.
Just go off and do some meth.
Yeah. So, what's going on in your life, man? What's up?
Oh shit!
doing, bro?
Hey man, you know, just going back to the gym. You know, getting some cardio in. You know.
Yeah, I need to start going to the gym. Actually, I've been thinking about getting my health together lately.
Oh, have
Like,
you?
Yeah, because I got baptized. I got baptized last week, so I decided, like, man, maybe I need to look forward a little bit and try a little bit harder to keep myself alive. You know.
Yeah. I think the last person I showed.
Fucking phrasing of that.
I-
was just like
I think-
so,
I think-
so basically like giving up.
Yeah.
you sound like a broken person. You sound broken.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I got baptized and figured I just caring about my body.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, well, yeah, I feel like God's not gonna do all the
Oh
work,
my
you know.
God. Yeah, man. You know, I just got out of jail, and you know, I've just been thinking about a lot.
my ass has been blown out.
Figure I start going back to the gym, and you know, something.
Yeah, something.
No, the last
Dom-
person I showed the podcast, they were like, "Who are the keto snacks for?" And I've been having a hard time answering that, Steve. So you gotta. You gotta make the jump.
Oh, shit.
No,
Keto.
they're for the dog.
Here, Scruffy. He comes up, Scruffy's like literally bone thin,
Right.
dying.
Just a diet of
Your dog keto.
nuts and coconuts. Yeah.
Nuts, butts, and coconuts.
Nuts, butts, and nuts.
Nuts and nuts. Oh yeah. What the earlier question I remember that was phrased.
Oh,
what were we talking
school
about?
fights. Teachers together fighting kids.
Yeah, we had any more stories. So I just remember, like, I heard at West, I'm not gonna say the names, but you guys might remember one of the gym teachers got in a fight with one of the kids and like slammed him into a treadmill or something.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
What?
Yeah.
No, I never heard about that.
Never
That's
heard
pretty
that?
funny. Did he
Yeah,
like pick
well-
him up and fucking body?
Yeah,
slam
like
him?
apparently, because I remember I worked with the kid that got slammed at the street department, and he told the story differently from everyone else. And I think I know why, because everyone else told the story like, oh, they were in the hallway, or they were in like the gym room, and he had, like, I guess the coach had taken away like his cell phone for something, because he told him like, I told you not to use your phone, you know, a bunch of times, you're not listening, so now it's mine. And the kid was like, yo, man, you better give me my fucking phone back, bro. And like, he was like kind of squatting up to him like, yo, give my fucking phone back. And then you know, the teacher was just standing his ground. I guess the kid, you know, he came at him, he tried to like tackle him or like kind of hem him up, and I guess what was like maybe a 7 or 8 second like kind of skirmish, like a little squabble. The coach was able to kind of get him and like pick him up, and then he dropped him on a treadmill, and then that ended everything. It just stopped after that. Yeah. But then after that, I think he got either suspended or relocated over to PMSA as the gym teacher.
What was his name?
Are you gonna believe it?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's all. I'm like, I want to say the names, but I can't.
What's the
shit.
initial?
Oh, I know who it is.
S. S.
Oh,
Coach S.
Shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Big guy, kind of a.
That's
if
sick.
You know,
Yeah,
you
fuck
know.
yeah. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. He was a big. He was in our coaching wrestling too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
For all those people that know, eat your fucking blueberries and your oatmeal in the morning.
Right.
Get shit right.
Right.
Going to the fucking gym with some Gatorade.
Yeah. Get jacked and get a jacked wife.
Yo, the kid that got slammed. I remember at the fucking at the job. He's fucking told. He's like, yeah, man, I fucking tackled his ass. I was hitting him up, and I had his ass too. But then I slipped and fell on the treadmill. And I was like, bro, no one told the story like that except for you.
Yeah, there's literally no way possible. That dude is like an Olympic athlete.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like,
that was literally cap. Like,
Yeah.
he capped hard. 'Cause I heard the story.
yes.
And I would just remember thinking, like, wow, that was a pitiful ass attempt
That was a
to try to, like, show some, like, I mean, he had balls for it, but
Yeah.
he
Right.
got
But
his
it's like,
ass
did you really think you were gonna win?
He got
No, it
walloped.
was over with.
Yeah.
His ass body.
Because we all know like what that coach is, and I'm like, I wouldn't start a
wouldn't
fight with
fight
that
that guy.
fucking dude. You
Yeah,
crazy?
I wouldn't fight that guy well trained.
Yeah.
Fucking anything. That guy's fucking ripped.
No,
Yeah.
what if he suddenly grew some antlers? Did you fight him then?
Hey,
Oh,
see,
shit.
in that moment, that kid could have used some antlers. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, he would have had something to hold on to.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I had it right earlier.
Yeah, see, well,
You want to know
actually,
a funny
maybe it would have
story,
just
though?
been easier for him to grab him and fucking toss him. Probably would have slammed him on a wall in that case, just fucking swing him around.
You want to know a funny story though? I never actually told this, but I've known him for a long time, and he was actually one of my gym teachers in middle school.
Oh wow.
And one time, one time he was like taking attendance or some shit, and somebody literally walked up. I can't remember who the dude is anyway. Walked up to the back of him and slapped the shit out of the back of his, because you know he's bald.
That sounds funny as
Checked
fuck.
his shit, and then he turned around and basically put his ass in the chokehold.
Damn.
Pinned his ass up.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
That's a
good.
great fucking story about
That's
that
good.
coach.
That's good. That's good. Like
That's some pepper.
child rearing right there.
Bruh.
That's how you teach a kid a fucking lesson. Strike
Teach him,
me.
man.
You see how big I am? I'll kill you.
Literally.
I'll kill you even though you're a child.
That's how you teach him a lesson. You got to let him know early. Oh, shit.
You plan on hitting your kids, Alonzo?
Yeah. Like I'm still like a fan of like whoopings. I grew up on whoopings. I think it did me good.
Yeah.
If my kids act out, like, you know, I won't just like find an excuse to hit them, of course, but you know, if they come home with like a very solid reason to be like, all right, you need a strong deterrent right now from doing that again, because clearly telling you no isn't enough. Yeah, I'll whoop his ass.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I think you need to keep those. I think you still need those. I think it works. I think that's why I don't know. I was going to say I think you have more well-behaved kids and more impoverished cultures, but something that's not exactly true.
Right.
But I don't know. I would do it. I'm a fan. What about you?
I think no. Probably not.
No?
I think it's not the right thing to do in most cases.
Yeah.
Generally not the best. Well, didn't we talk about this before?
Might have. I don't know.
Well, anyway.
I think maybe like I feel like to ourselves, but either way, it's like it's probably been a few episodes anyway.
Yeah, well, either way. I mean, I definitely think that it's not the best approach to raising a kid, but I do see that and even if we had talked about it before, my opinion's changed by now, because I used to think that it was completely wrong to ever hit a kid and that there was no situation that warranted it. But now I think that hitting your kids may, in some cases, be the only way to teach them.
What?
Yeah.
You crossing over?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh shit!
This man was.
But you
strict
can't.
on
But it.
that.
Yeah.
But it can't be the only method that you use. It has to be applied as part of a system of
Yes.
raising the kid.
Fuck yeah.
They
I've
can't-
got a solution to this.
Yeah.
I've thought about this for a while, and not that I've thought about beating my kids for a while, but like,
He's just
What?
getting ready for it.
no, I figured out the solution though. You just fucking train them in martial arts.
Yeah.
You just train them in martial arts and then teach them a sense of discipline and then teach them that they can kick your ass.
And let them get their ass beat by other people at practice. Yeah, that makes sense. That's
true.
Make 'em
That's
beat each other
genius,
up.
Hiram.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Just adding my pepper on that. Teach your kids how to beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
Box, jiu-jitsu, don't
Just have them
matter.
roll around and choke each other out and get choked.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely like I think better methods to it. But I wouldn't say it's like a bad method in itself, which is why I'm not completely against it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely like if you putting your kids in activities and sports in general, I think is like a good thing to teach discipline right off the bat.
I think if they
Imagine
want
if
to
it's
do it.
Imagine if it's like a non-violent martial art too. Which
Yeah.
sounds kind of redundant.
And then
but
like any type of competitive / combat sport too, it's like good for rearing because it's like it teaches them early, like say discipline, puts them in a situation they have to like exert and try, and then they'll learn failure. They'll learn failure and doesn't have to necessarily be from you because they're like, hey, he's going out there and if he has like problems, it's like, all right, take it out against that kid. And, you know, he might get his ass kicked or whatever, but he'll learn like, hey, I can't just do whatever I want and expect the outcomes I want. I got to work at something.
Right.
I got to be good.
What were the sports you played? Weren't you a tennis guy?
Yeah, I so I played like
yeah, I just
You know,
completely.
like-
I was like, it's
That
probably.
seems so plain.
I'm gonna leave. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna insult him and see if that's funnier.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
What is it, dude?
Steve came up like Hank Hill, like, hey, didn't you play soccer? Looking down on a smaller man, like, did you play tennis?
He's going. Oh, remember the episode when Hank got tennis elbow and they were like, oh, don't tell anybody that. Yeah, what are you, some kind of queer tennis elbow?
Yeah, no, I played. So
You
actually,
played girls tennis, right?
no, girls tennis. No, but I did coach the.
Yeah,
their
you were the
team a little
girls
bit.
tennis
I was
captain.
the assistant coach. Okay, tennis captain. No, I'll give you a whole history of when I was in grade school. I played basketball for most of my life up to 8th grade. And I did soccer 1 year, and then when I got to high school, I did. Well, when I was a kid, I did track, golf, and tumbling. I did children's tumbling.
Oh, you did tumbling?
I did tumbling. And then when I got to high school, I tried wrestling a little bit.
I remember that. You quit.
Mhm. Yeah, well, I was only doing it for the conditioning.
Fucking pepper on the steak, man.
I didn't even want to do it. I was like, I did because Steve wanted. He was like, "Hey, you
wanted
guys
something
should
to
do
sweat
wrestling,"
on.
and I was like, "All right," but I'm only doing it for the conditioning because I was doing tennis that season. So I
Right.
was like, I'm gonna, use this to get more in shape.
He got
and then-
tossed around a lot.
No, I remember the first day I did though, but that was
Yeah.
only because I was out for a week during like when they were gonna go over like techniques,
Yeah.
and I got pink eye. So when I came back, I didn't know how to do anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I literally came back and I was like, I didn't practice. I'm like, can you give me a refresher? And he's like, yeah, go practice with that guy.
Dude,
And it was like he wasn't helping me; he was just slamming me. It was like a worse
I'm pretty
coach.
sure they put. Was it the big jacked guy too?
I think it was.
It was McKinley. They put his ass with McKinley,
Like, I'm like,
the
this-
most swole nigga on the
I
team.
swear to God,
I
I'm
was
like, what the
they
fuck
are.
is this? Like, how's
Bro,
this gonna help me
I
exactly?
literally remember this shit, bro. Alonzo was getting his ass creamed. I remember watching you get toe up, but
Oh, it was awful.
and I remember you getting pink eye too, cause me, Durante, I think Leezy too. We all were just like, man, nigga, you was just farting in your pillow
Fucking
for like a week. Yeah, that was good
shit.
shit. Good
So-
times, man. Good times.
But yeah, wrestling. I did mostly tennis. I did like 2.5 years of that. But yeah, that was like my high school sport, and I was actually pretty decent. I became number 2 at West, and I remember we used to beat East. But then every other school was too much.
Right.
Every other school that had white kids was too much.
That was kind of how it went at West. Yeah, the white people just had more money than us, so I guess they win.
Yeah,
I guess
they had
just
like
kinda win.
legacies and like funding.
Now,
So,
Roosevelt,
it's hard.
do you know if this is true? Now, did they water down the field at Glenbard West when we played?
I heard about that. I think that is true, low key.
Because I remember we played and that field was wet as fuck. Basically, we were playing and I didn't even have cleats that worked. Like I had fucking bogus ass cleats. And we played at this school called Glenbard West or Glenbard North.
it was
I think.
West.
Glenbard West.
West.
Okay. Yeah, Glenbard West. And they had like this big star athlete that was supposed to be big shit and he was going to the, college or whatever. And the Comcast was airing the game and that was going to be my first game ever playing on TV.
That was us. We had KP, and that's why they watered.
No,
it
I'm talking
down.
about. Oh, that was then.
That was then. Yeah.
I thought it was the game we played.
Nah,
No?
we didn't have no superstars like that.
No, I'm talking about the dude on their team. They had like that dude. Remember, you was against him. That nigga that was going to like college.
I remember that. That wasn't.
I remember Coach Ober was hyping that
and
shit
dude,
up.
Yeah, he was, and dude wasn't on shit neither.
Right. Nah, you just saying that
Nah,
because
he wasn't on shit.
He
I was ready
pancaked
for
your
that.
ass. What you talking?
Hell no, he
All right.
pancaked me not one time. We can watch the film right now.
Yeah, Roosevelt was over there like, ooh, you saw the little birds around his head and shit.
Anyway, yeah, they did water down the field. That was because we had KP, and that's what the news was there for.
Okay, yeah, I feel
Yeah.
you. Not was that the KP was on the team? I didn't play with KP.
I don't think he was on the team when that happened.
So how the hell would I have heard about it?
I mean, everybody was talking about it. Shit.
Damn, bro. Well,
Yeah.
fuck it. Hey, Kyle Prater was raw as fuck, though.
Yeah, he was-
I remember
he was
that dude
cold.
used to inspire the fuck out of me because he was, one, huge as hell, and two, just good at football. Like, I was like, man, maybe one day
He
I'll be
edits
big.
videos now.
Huh?
He's like a video editor now too.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Proud of him.
Chasing greatness.
Let me just give a quick remark. We've been name dropping a lot. Are we gonna make sure to censor these?
Oh, I mean,
Well, I mean that
Unless
one.
it-
he's
well,
famous.
yeah,
I mean,
that's-
shit,
Oh,
he's
well-
literally in the NFL.
Oh, okay,
so.
never mind. Everyone says his name.
I doubt he's gonna be watching My Black Friends podcast.
What if it's like we could get a glimpse into his life? He's just sitting there in front of the screen, upset, fucking watching our shit. That'd be funny.
That'd be pretty cool, actually. Honestly, I'd be pretty happy about that. I'd be like, yeah,
He's like our biggest fan.
at least he found it. Shit,
Yeah.
you know, I'll take anything at this point. I'm kind of like a view slut. You know?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's a Twitch whore.
You got any videos, Hiram?
Yep.
E-guy. What time are we at actually?
We're about to hit a minute and an hour and 9.
Okay. Hey, it's Tom Poole.
I want to ask you about the
said it.
Hollywood's telling us this is the only discussion.
I apologize, everyone.
What was that?
It's fucking Alex
Yeah,
Jones.
that's an Alex Jones moment. That woman tried to silence Alex Jones, and she learned her fucking lesson immediately.
Yeah, that's
And you can
hilarious.
hear her saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
Oh, run that back one more time.
I apologize.
I want to see this.
This is a very serious.
One more time. I want to hear him yell.
Damn, you just said it. Hollywood's telling us this is the only discussion.
She was trying to shush him.
He's trying to shush him.
This is a very serious.
Damn, you just said it.
Refuses to be silenced.
Sorry,
I respect his
everybody, sorry.
approach.
Imagine trying to shush a bear. You know,
Yeah, literally.
like a wild bear. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, probably go exactly like that.
Yeah.
Bear gets up on his hind legs, starts flexing.
Right. Yeah, it'd go a little bit further though. Like
Yeah.
if you're like trying to say, I'm sorry, you probably get your head ripped off.
Then it just tears her throat out.
Oh, I got it.
Alex Jones
Got a
looks
good one,
like he'd
Steve.
eat you.
He does.
Like,
Especially
he
with
looks
that
like a
face.
skin nibbler.
Yeah, he looks pretty dangerous.
All right, so Alonzo, imagine there was this guy you went to school with. We'll just say, did you have a nemesis in high school? You don't have to say who it was, but
In high school, more so grade school. I would say grade school was like when I've had like actual adversaries.
okay, let's hear about your nemesis actually. Then.
All right. No, I just had like I remember in 4th grade. Is this guy? I'll just say his name. His name was Tiger, and
Wow. Yeah,
I
you gotta
hated
say
him.
that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hated him. But yeah, he was I mean, I'd say like in terms of like kid composition, he was just like physically superior. He was just
He
was
was the perfect kid.
yeah, he was just taller, stronger, and he was a bully, and he got expelled from it. Like he was literally the prototypical like just a bad kid.
Was he dark skinned?
Yeah, dark
Did
skin.
his OG drive a yellow fucking
Probably.
I can't remember.
I mean, I feel like there's only a few niggas named.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
His-
he had
his,
because he had like 2 older brothers too or some shit that were like adults. But yeah, he got expelled from some school from I forget what he did, but it had something to either do with fighting or bringing a gun to school. Because he eventually got expelled from our school like the next year for bringing a BB gun to school.
Damn, this is like everyone's nemesis. It sounds like.
Yeah.
He's just a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. I think Durante knew him at some point too.
Mm.
And yeah, he just was a terrible person. Like literally, he was just a bad person. I remember like he went to my school, and I think we were like the only black kids in class. And I remember, I think the day he started hating me, and just started targeting me was because it was like the first fucking day, and I think me and him were like the only black males in class, or like one of like or like two of the three.
Oh, so it was like a prison thing? He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I gotta fuck this.
Yes.
I gotta bully this dude so I can look good.
No, because I think he tried to befriend me, because I like the teacher was talking, and like he was like, we're in 4th grade, so he's like, man, fuck what she's saying. Let's he wanted to like he wanted to like play some type of hand game. I don't know if it was rock paper scissors or whatever. I'm like no,
hey, shake my hand, bro. Let's shake hands.
Yeah,
bro.
and I'm like, no, I'm trying to listen. He's like, yeah, come on, bro, let's play it. I'm like, no, dude, I'm trying to listen.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah, and he was just like, man, fuck you. And then like from that day forward, we just never got along.
He just didn't fuck with you.
Yeah,
I see why he was on there with your ass.
right.
I remember him. I remember that nigga. And that nigga was.
This nigga had like prison mentality, like, straight up in 4th grade. And yeah, like, and then from that day, I remember we just had like, he would just like try to bully me all the fucking time.
Right.
And we ended up fighting one day, because I remember I was like very passive back then, so a lot of shit I let like just slide. But then one day, he was doing some shit where I guess they had like neck respect, so he like hit me in the back of the neck, and I turned around and swung on him, and then yeah, but no, he dodged,
Okay.
and I was like, all right,
motherfucking hands coming.
Yeah, he's got the hood sense.
yeah, he got that hood sense. So we started going at it, and we were just like throwing fists and shit. But like I could definitely tell he was getting the upper hand, but I was still just trying to go at it. But then eventually it got broken up, and we just got in trouble. But I'd say from that day forth, it calmed down a little bit, because he was like, okay, this dude's willing to fight, but he would still talk shit, but it never got physical.
Right.
But yeah, that was like my nemesis. Like, and then one day, he probably
his mom beat his ass. That
Yeah,
day.
clearly. Like he had no
Promise you that
control over
shit.
life at home.
Yeah.
So
Literally.
he wanted to control your life
Your
at
life.
school.
Yeah.
I guarantee, dude, he had something going on, because like
You were just a toy to him.
because I remember one.
I just gotta say this. He knew that you weren't gonna cook noodles together at lunchtime during commissary.
Right.
And he thought you was a bitch for that shit. Right. So and he noticed that you had extra honey buns, and he was like, man, this motherfucker's fake, and he just wasn't fucking with you.
I swear to God, dude, it was just some on-site like hate shit, and then
It's like the equivalent of him like walking up to you while you're reading a book, and then he's like, hey man, we about to go shank this nigga. You trying to come with?
Yeah.
You like, nah. And he like, man, you a bitch.
Just targeted me for like the rest of the year, and what happened after that? Because there's another part. No, I just remember like there were like a few occasions too where like he had like this like I knew he like had something going on, because I remember one day he got in an argument with one of the girls, and like the teachers weren't taking his side. He got so pent up he started to like cry, and I'm like I don't know, like
his ass beat.
he was just like emotional as fuck. Like he was emotional and expressed it in anger.
Right.
And then like I said, he had prison mentality. So like he would target people that he felt like, oh, this dude, either I don't like him, or he just comes off like a bitch, or like he doesn't want to cooperate with my agenda. So like, yeah, he was just like, he was literally.
Yeah, honestly, I was literally, I was preparing my question. I was gonna say, at any point, when did you start to empathize with that kid, if ever?
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? Well, I can never empathize with him personally, because I hate him.
I
I think I saw him in a barbershop one day, and I was legit thinking if I should just hit him with my car. I saw him walking out, and I'm just like, my hand's tightening on the steering wheel, and I'm just like, it was 13 years ago, so let it go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he was just a terrible person, and he got expelled. Like I said, it continued until he got expelled. Like
This shit follows you.
he started like fighting other kids too. I remember like one of his friends, like he got in a fight with too. Like one of the kids that I call him his lackeys, because those guys didn't have like entourages.
Goons.
Yeah. And
clique.
yeah, it's click. And then one day, like they had a disagreement, because I guess he tried to he tried to power move like their relationship and be like,
Trying to change the
hey,
dynamic.
I'm the man, you listen to me or whatever. And then like they ended up going at it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like this dude made enemies out of everybody. It was crazy.
Wow, it sounds like he came from a pretty fucking abusive household.
Dude, I think this guy came from the
Had
straight
two
fucking
to
hood.
two.
Yeah, it sounds like he was experiencing a lot of hell at home. Man. You should have been his friend, bro.
No, dude, fuck that guy.
You should have given the fucking answers to the test, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga was like legit psychotic.
Come on, bro.
You
Y'all
had
was
a
the
goon
only.
next to you, bro. He would have been Man, y'all could have came up and started making moves.
You gotta think about it, bro. You were the only other black guy in the class, man.
Dude.
You should have been there.
That
for
dude
him.
would have led me to fucking prison or death.
Weren't you seeking other black friends at this age?
Right. Imagine
Dude,
how much
that guy
fun
made
you
me
would have had.
afraid of having black friends. I'm like, dude, all of them are aggressive.
And that's when fucking Alonzo took the dare.
I never want to be like
That's
this.
why- that's why I made the
This
pledge to
tiger
dare.
guy.
Yeah. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my arch enemy.
I feel like he probably got picked on when he was younger because his name was
Right.
Tiger.
Coulda.
Wait, is his name actually fucking Tiger?
Yeah, his name was literally Tiger.
Probably.
What?
There was a kid named Bodazard at my school. It was a
Bodazard.
fucking
Yeah.
Mexican name. It was a Mexican kid's name. That's pretty ridiculous though.
His dad
Bodazard.
was just into Pokemon, I think.
yeah. Yeah,
Right?
And boats, boating, sailing.
I don't know,
Maybe
man.
like stuff like that.
He was fully evolved.
Roosevelt, you knew that nigga though. No, you knew he was crazy.
Yeah, I knew.
now he's like,
Yeah,
now he's trying to get back. I'm like, yeah, fuck this guy, right?
Yeah,
like,
he hates this guy. Don't
he
you?
deserves no
Yeah,
empathy,
that's
right?
why I empathize with him. Fuck him.
Alonzo's taking petitions. He's petitioning against this fucking dude. He's a piece of shit, right?
Let's get him
Come
expelled
on,
from the world.
I shouldn't have helped him, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember, dude. 'Cause, one of his homies stayed in the same apartments that we stayed in, and that's how I met him.
Shit. Any arch enemy, Steve? Or was Bodazard an enemy, or he's just like some weird named kid?
yeah, actually, we would fight each other in giant big mechs.
Giant mechs.
Yeah.
Damn you, Bodazard.
Damn you, Bodazard. Yeah, his ass was my arch nemesis. No, I didn't really have a nemesis, man. I did for a point. His name was Greg. He was a real piece of shit. He would just bully me every day in gym class. I was in 6th grade and he was in 8th grade. And him and his little clique would just fucking come over to me and be like, "You fat little piece of shit." They'd just be like, "You little
dick."
To be fair, all right. If
Oh,
you don't
shit.
know, if you know what Steve looked like when he was a kid,
Yeah, I was super fat.
Steve was enormous. Man. Dude.
I was circular.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember I barely knew you, Steve, and I remember I posted on your Facebook, like, you posted a picture like, "Hey, man, it was me when I was, like, 13. And I was like, what happened to the rest of your family? Did you eat them?"
Yeah.
It was like family reunion.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I 100% am gonna put my kids in martial arts, because one thing I'll just tell you about school is fucking kids are fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
Oh, fix this.
Yeah, push that in.
Yeah, kids are fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
They are.
Like they got no mercy. Like if they legit like, I don't like this fucking guy, they don't even need an incentive to just go up and, like you said, just call you a piece of shit.
And imagine like when we get to
Crazy.
when we get to the point where we have kids, imagine what's gonna be happening on like the internet. Like, you know, you're gonna like having to raise a kid against like the internet, you know, like kids are gonna weaponize that shit against, like, say your kid gets picked on in any way, now it's like amplified to the 9th power, you know.
Teach him how to
That'd be fucked
code
up.
and start like SWAT rating people.
Yeah.
Just deal with them. Just
Yeah.
SWAT the fuck out
Turn
of all your
my turn my
enemies.
son into an elite hacker.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good approach.
Oh, I brought that nemesis thing up for a reason, actually. So basically, I was gonna say, like, if you had a nemesis, oh, I already know what it is. If you had a nemesis that had been following your entire life, and say, like, okay, so when you're 16 years old, you're in high school, he's in school with you, and you know, he steals your girlfriend, right? Fucks her. You know, you try to get her back, and then he ends up hitting her with his car while he's
I don't know,
driving.
man. If he fucks her, I don't even know if I want her back.
Well, no, she convinces you.
All
right.
right.
And then she dies in a tragic drunk driving accident, and you're heartbroken. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And that's why you hate this guy.
Okay,
I
yeah.
guess. And basically, if you had the option, you could go to his funeral. No, you could go to the funeral home where he is going to be dead. Like, you're 50 years old.
Oh, so he died.
He died. Well, both. It's 50 years later. Fuck it.
All right.
He's dead.
Okay.
And you have the option to give the funeral director $100 to go in there and dip your balls in his mouth. Right, this guy, and he's done a lot of other bad things to you too.
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah, just $100.
Just 100.
Yeah, would you actually do that?
Yeah.
Do you think you'd do it? Like, he's really a dick? Would you actually go do it?
That's a monster.
No one's gonna know except.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't want his family to be there.
No.
Like,
He's
I'm hurting more than just him.
yeah.
What if
His
they
innocent
get it?
mother.
What if they fucking totally get it? Like, yeah, he was an asshole.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I'll be like, hey, let's all dip our balls in.
Hey, this funeral's getting fun. Yeah, no. The family's not there. It's like the night before the funeral, and like basically you get a chance to come because by this point the family knows that you guys are enemies. You know, it's like a villain. It's like a villain and hero type relationship. You know, you're like a good boy and he's a bad guy.
Yeah,
and,
he's evil.
You know, you guys have been battling each other. He's been just kind of fucking your life up every now and then for the last 30 years, and he's finally passed away. His final prank failed, and you overcame him. Right, and now he's dead. And yeah, he's dead now. And you call his mom, and you're like, "Hey, so I know it was really rough between me and your son. We really tried to patch things up a few times, but it never really worked out. And I just, I can't really come to the funeral because the whole, villain thing. But, I just want to know if it's okay if before the funeral I'd come to do a viewing." Before the funeral, right? And then you show up, and basically the guy's like, "Well, if you want to spend some time alone with him, you can do whatever you want." And I'm going to the bar, so you can just give me like $100.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Yeah,
this is such a realistic, dirty situation.
Yeah.
I don't like how realistic it got.
And for context, while I was imagining that, you're a superhero and he's a supervillain.
I imagine that.
Yeah. So you're dipping it. It's like the Joker and Batman. It's like the Joker died of natural causes. You're Batman. Would you do it?
Would I go?
Would you break your code?
I break the code.
There's a lot hinged on this.
Alonzo. Man, I mean, shit, dude. I'm just thinking, no one's there. It's not like anyone's gonna find out about it. I mean, this guy did do a lot of fucking. This guy fucked me over quite a few times, you know. And I just gotta be gone by 5. That's what
Yeah. You gotta get out
all
of
right. Well, you know
funeral.
what? I'll give him the $100 and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'd probably put my dick in there too.
Just the whole thing.
It's like marking and sharpening up his face and shit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Defiling a body.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that imaginary dude.
He's a villain.
Yeah, plus he was a super villain the whole time.
Yeah,
so it's like I'm sure there'd be a line of people getting ready.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, that guy's like, oh, I'm making that funeral director would get rich that night.
I bet the funeral director dipped his balls in there before I showed up.
It was pretty warm it up for him.
Yeah.
Get it nice and ready.
There you go.
All right, Hiram, you got any videos?
Yeah.
How many we got left?
You want to do a video, then hop the questions, or you want to try to get some more videos out?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, videos cool.
Keep in mind, guys, I don't fucking pick all these videos. I swear to God, this is mostly Steven.
Come on. I'm not laughing at him. I just have a lot of questions. Okay. Wait. Why does he have so many viewers? Wait.
Oh man.
What?
Yeah, no, that Roosevelt sent me that one.
Fucking Roosevelt.
That was a Roosevelt.
Damn it, Roosevelt.
Don't put dirt on my name.
In case you're wondering what goes through the mind of this guy, this is
Okay.
it. This is what he gets in his TikTok feed.
See,
But look at the comments though.
bro, I have
Somebody commented. Somebody
Oh
commented.
my
It was like,
God.
bro, Pat.
Cardio, Toby, you good?
Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh no.
Bro, that shit is hilarious.
Dude,
Toby,
okay,
you good, bro?
So we're all in agreement that there's no possible way he set up the phone himself, right?
Right, yeah, no,
All right,
clear.
he's
No, that
got a
looks like he has
sibling.
like a TikTok where they just record him
Yeah, like they just
spazzing out.
yeah, so
Yeah. So if anyone's wondering what's going on,
What kind of
that video was basically a guy that looks like he has some kind of very severe mental illness,
Very
and
severe.
he's just kind of thrashing around. I don't really understand why that's on TikTok. That's
Moshing.
kind of the
Moshing.
question. It's not really funny that he's disabled at all. That's not
No.
funny in any way.
No.
It's
But-
just kind of crazy that it's up there.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mere
yeah.
fact that that's a thing, and also the comment that said, "Toby, you good?"
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because it's.
That one
I'm not
comment
gonna, yeah, that was pretty funny.
great.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You see, because
All right.
when I saw that, I immediately had a South Park joke prepared. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
Timmy.
Yeah. And
Jimmy.
but I feel like it would have been in bad taste.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah,
that
a
video
little bit.
that video definitely spoke for itself.
Yeah.
Words,
We don't even say
words
none.
were not needed.
Yeah.
All right, Herm, you got questions for us?
One more video?
Sure.
Questions?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do it.
I thought this one was kind of fucking funny.
It's the most dangerous knife in the world.
Just press this button. It sends CO2 out the top.
Let's go blow some stuff up.
Just stab whatever.
What the?
Boom. Pow.
Wow.
Oh, damn it.
My exes better watch out, or they're gonna go pop. Let's stab a watermelon.
I know how I'm gonna cook
This
watermelon
is
next
the most
time.
dangerous knife in the
That's
world.
adorable.
Wow.
Imagine her coming up to you like, "This is the most dangerous knife in the world," and then she fucking stabs it in you.
My head fucking pops.
Blows out your guts.
Yeah. No, that's terrifying. Who gave her that? The fuck?
If she came at you with a knife and you had a knife, would you use lethal force to stop her?
Yeah, I mean, if she's coming at me with a knife, I just like. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hard to disarm her either, but you know, I probably jump back and then like just throw it in between her eyes.
Right.
And just, you know,
You just like cleave through
yeah.
her.
I feel like she'd be so easy to overcome that I'd make theatrics out of it. Like I'd fucking flip over her and kick her knee back in. You know, tear her head from her shoulder. Just make a day out of it.
I feel like
fuck
she'd
it.
get you because you try to grab her head, you'd grab her hair, and it would all just fall out.
Yeah.
You activated my trap
Turns
card.
around and
Sonny. Your fucking organs are everywhere. Okay, sure. I'm sure men want to hear this one. A girl is coming over for sexy time. Do you masturbate beforehand so you can last longer? Why or why not?
Ooh, no, because I want to have enough stored up to really bust on her face. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like a weak cum. Yeah, I want
Right.
it to be strong so she knows that like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
No, actually, that makes sense.
She knows that I'm a man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
You got a
no, I'm
weak
not like
stream,
that
How
at
are you
all.
gonna make babies?
Exactly. Now you gotta think
You gotta
about
prove
that.
to her that you're
I
fertile.
don't want to blow my load. I just feel like if you just kind of like think about something else while you're in the act, but like not get too off focus so you can stay hard, you can just last long. But I want to keep my load full.
Yeah,
until,
no, I like
till the end.
I like busting early because then I can fuck her for so long that she'll be so tired that she won't leave, and then I have someone to hang out with for the rest of the night.
I trapped you. You just said, "Oh, when's it gonna be done?"
I'm so tired. I've got work in the morning. I guess I'll just stay.
Just stay.
The Steven approach.
Nah, the technique works though. That actually does work.
With
It lengthens. You feel me? You
well,
get that-
yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It does.
I can
I'm-
vouch for it.
That's fair. I don't know. I'm thinking about in terms of I was coming at it from a performance standpoint. Like I feel like I mean, granted, you'll last longer, but you know, I want the climax to feel like I wanted to know like this is everywhere.
It's got
It's
some PSI.
fucking everywhere.
Yeah, I got a lot of this for you, baby.
there's more where that came from, bitch. I want to just shoot out dust and it's like, what happened?
That'd be a disgusting world. if girls were like just into cum.
Yeah.
Which one?
I like a few of them.
Yeah, no, I like
It's like
how
quite a
many
few.
of you men sit to pee.
Yeah.
I gotta see inside that one. Can we click inside?
Are there
how many
any
sit
men
to
that
pee?
actually? Yeah, because I'm like,
Because
I always thought that was like a joke about.
Yeah.
I didn't know people were actually just doing this.
Oh, no heavy lifting, so I have to sit. Oh, that's a joke. Okay.
Yeah, right.
He thought it was a real fucking medical thing.
All right. All right, I feel like nobody actually sits to pee. This is probably a pointless.
Except the original poster.
I'm just gonna whip my balls out on this conversation. I sit to pee when I poop.
Oh. Yeah,
I bend it.
true.
I just bend it and crease it against it, and it hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But it's efficient.
I mean, I do sometimes.
It's
Wait.
not
I
not
mean,
exactly
of course.
fun, but
It's-
it's efficient.
Is there anyone that stands like and like pees and then shits? Because I just do both at the same time.
That's exactly that's
sitting.
the whole fucking thing. Why
Yeah.
would I do that? That's
Sometimes I'll pee first to piss. Like if I have a lot of piss
right.
and my dick's hard. Because usually when I have a lot of piss, my dick
Yeah,
is
you
hard.
can't bend that.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I just feel more relieved like letting them all come out at the same time. Like first you'll start peeing and then you'll start shitting while you're peeing. And then you're just unemptying. You're just like, oh, thank God.
Well, my
Yeah.
problem is
You
like
know? Why
if
tease yourself?
if my dick is in the toilet, if my dick is like the only situation where I wouldn't piss in the toilet while I'm shitting is when my dick's hard. So like in
Well,
those
yeah, that's
situations,
hard.
I'll try to stick it in there, but it just doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Hey, you guys do that thing where like you wake up with morning wood and you gotta take a piss, and then you're like, I'm just gonna stand like 10 feet away from the toilet and just shoot it out,
No.
see if it arcs in. No, you don't do that.
You have a big ass bathroom, goddamn.
Yeah, like Jesus.
I'm
He's
exaggerating.
like literally in the
That's
shower.
what I'm thinking. I'm like, shit, nigga. If
Yo,
I
yo.
did that, I'll be in the shower. This
Yo,
nigga-
I'm exaggerating the distance, of course, but I'm like, you just stand basically where, I don't know, your ankles are against the bathtub or something. Because it's going to arc anyway.
Well, what happens if you
So I'm
piss
like,
all
you
over
just
the
kinda,
floor?
You just kind of make a game out of it.
I put my hands against the wall over the toilet.
Oh, you...
Yeah, I do
Oh.
that. Yeah, no, I don't even use my hand. I just point downwards.
Oh, you guys are
Yeah,
pussies.
I
I use
just
I
point
use it for
downwards.
aiming practice.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I-
fuck this.
It's
I-
like one hand and one hand down.
Yeah, I do like a big chicken thing, like a
You spread your legs and try to force it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. No, I just like, hey man, it's gonna nature take its course and just.
Or I'll like stand over the toilet and just point it straight down.
You guys are afraid of failure. That's why you're not doing it.
I'm afraid of a pissy floor.
Right, I was just gonna say, I just don't want to piss all over
Yeah.
the floor.
Hey,
Alonzo's fucking
That's
bathrooms
only
are
if you-
piss
that's
and
only if you
slide.
miss.
All over the wall. Fucking 10 feet of distance. He's got fucking grass.
I'm going for an eagle.
Sounds lavish.
That's funny.
What kind of dirty talk do you like to hear while having sex? Anyone got something for that?
I'm not even. I can't.
Yeah,
even-
no, that's what I'm thinking.
I
That's-
can't
yeah,
even.
that was like
I'm one of those dudes that just doesn't say mean shit
Yeah.
while being
Yeah.
intimate. That's not, what the fuck?
yeah, no, I
I'm
don't.
not really a dirty talker. I don't even think dirty
yeah,
talk
I'm gonna
does
do the laundry
anything for me.
tomorrow.
I just kind of like to hear her moan because it like that's when I know she's enjoying it or whatever.
I like
Gives
honestly,
me
I
energy to know
I like
she's
Feels like
enjoying it.
regular sex.
my thing.
Regular sex.
My version of dirty talk is like laughter. I like cracking jokes during sex, and I
Oh,
like girls
okay.
that laugh during sex. I think that's the hottest
Dude, it's
thing.
just playful.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as you don't like spit in my face. that's like when you
Yeah,
get
no.
into dirty talk.
No, I've had a girl spit in my face once, but it wasn't sexual.
Do you need like a full blown monologue on having sex?
yeah. Yeah, she just fucking hocked the
It
loogie in my
wasn't
face.
sexual.
Oh.
She was just mean.
Yeah.
Mean
How did that make
lady.
you feel?
It made me feel terrible, actually. Yeah. I spit back on her. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
I actually drank some water and then I spit that in her face.
Drink some milk.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We stayed together for a few more months after
Needless to say.
that.
She didn't spit on you any other time between then, did she?
And then I
Oh,
got
she spit on my
COVID.
dick. That's
Alright.
yeah. No, she spit on my dick.
Well,
That's pretty cool.
multi
though.
uses.
That one says, if you could ask anything to a male porn star, what would you ask? I
Oh
like that.
shit.
No,
Yeah,
that's a good
I like
question.
that. This is a hot
Yeah,
little spot right
this-
here.
Yeah, that's a
Today.
Yeah.
this is-
If you could ask anything to a male porn star, what would you ask? Alonzo would probably ask, how can I get bigger loads?
Dudes, you take a
Yeah.
yo-yo and
How can
wrap
I
it
increase
around
my
your shit.
storage?
I need a fatter
That's a
capacity.
fucked
Yeah.
up way to say that. Can I increase my storage space?
You probably think you're talking about your ass.
That, I go in there like Kai and be like, how I get more wham?
I'd ask them if they have like sex robots. Do they
More
ever like
dedicated
jerk off?
wham.
Like, do they jerk off at this point? I'm curious.
I've heard some things like some porn stars are like, I only have like fun sex with certain people, and I only have basically it feels different depending on what they're doing it with or who they're doing it with. So I would imagine like a lot of porn stars still masturbate because their dick is probably like so raw from fucking all the time that it's probably actually really hard for them to like have a good orgasm.
Yeah, I would ask.
As
like,
someone who
how
jerks
much?
off too much.
Yeah, how much work does it take to like actually Cause I assume like if you had that much sex, like your arousal levels will become lower and lower.
Yeah.
To where it's like really hard to fucking feel excitement during sex.
Yeah, it'd be like doing crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd be like,
never get enough.
I have to ask like, what do you got to do to like kind of like keep it up now? Like, are you on pills or is the excitement never go away?
I'd want to know what their workout regimen would be.
Yeah.
Like, what's your,
you do curl ups with your dick.
What's your set each week? What do you bench press?
Bro? What's your max?
You ever pass out on set? That's one of my. I was holding that one in the back, but
yeah.
Imagine
pass out.
You ever pass out on set? Think any porn stars do that?
Like you mean like going to sleep like in between gigs?
Like too much protein is being ejaculated.
Oh, like I've just busted myself into a tizzy. Oh my!
Oh my!
I am busting at the seams.
I actually heard,
busting yourself into a
they
southern
actually
belle.
can't feel it. They can't feel none of that shit. But
Oh,
they
that's
keep the
sad.
erection. That's why they keep the erection.
Well, there's like this gel. There's like this analgesic gel that'll numb your dick and let you keep fucking for a long time. And a lot of them use that. That sounds awful.
Dude,
though.
porn sounds like work. I used to think it was literally just like, oh, you just get to have sex with all these girls. That sounds great.
Well, if you watch it, porn doesn't look like what real sex is actually like.
Well, no, it isn't.
So it's like you have to actually work. Like, you imagine holding one of those positions for that long.
Yeah.
Or
I think that's the funniest thing because, like, if you've ever tried one of those positions, it's like you get so exhausted. I'm just like, I'm either terrible at this or this isn't realistic.
Right. And I'm fat, so I'm just like, man, fuck all of that. Like, I was watching this porn earlier, bro. It was this little Asian bitch getting fucked, and not even getting fucked yet. She was just naked, standing in front of the counter, and then the nigga grabs her by the waist and then does an overhead press and picks her up over his head and starts eating her ass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nigga, what? Like, the fuck kind of athletic ass sex is this? he literally lifted her all the way up and then like put her down a little bit.
Dude, what do you think his max is? The fuck? Like bench pressing women?
Yeah, bro.
That shreds.
That sounds pretty hot though.
That was a solid question.
I'd like to get my ass eaten like that.
Just pick it up. Oh, goodness, dude.
Like by a big Swedish woman.
Oh my god.
Big burly Swedish woman. All right. All right,
Some
guys.
woman built like a fridge to lift you up.
I think we're good to go, guys.
All right. I think we're good. Hey. Hey, thanks for coming back, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks for watching My Black Friends. Check out Alonzo,
Magnin.
Magnin, Hiram, RamaDope, Roosevelt.
I don't have all my things established
type
yet.
Roosevelt into
Check me
Google
out in the
and
future.
follow it.
Yeah, and you can get me at Steve is Black and Steve. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And check out our clip channel. Highlights channel.
Getting real good.
Subscribe and shit. All right. All right.